Hi guys, today I have a very special watch to share. This is a vintage tech heuer. So tech heuer, I think previously I talked about aqua racer. Yeah, they are considered like a father and son. I think this is the father series, the tech heuer 2000. I think announced around 1985. Yeah, that time. So that time they implemented the sapphire glass and then the rotatable bezel, and then they have this luminous dial, okay, and of course the 200-meter water resistant here. Okay, then after that, when they discontinue, I think around 2004, I think, yeah, and then they bring it to the aqua racer. So for this watch, it is a automatic chronograph, as you can see here, 3i here. So normally at that time, most of the brand, they use either 7750 chronograph, or maybe some from the ETA 2892, sorry, something like that, sorry. But this watch, it is using the Lamania 283. Can I show you here? There are a few things that are quite nice about this watch. I'll talk in a bit, but let's see the movement first. As you can see, the condition is so nice. It is writing here, if you can see, it's a LWO 283. So it's a 40 jewel chronograph movement. As you can see, for a watch that is already feel 30, maybe 30 years, I don't know, it is still in a very good shape. Let's come to the front. So this watch features a 37mm in the diameter, and then for thickness wise, I think it's around 15.5. There are a few things that are pretty cool. First off, you can see how all those bezel, you can see I lack of one here, but you can see the rest of them, they are using a screw to lock them in, which is pretty cool. And then if you see from here, they are so 3D, and the crown, it is so special. Have this type of bullet type of pushers, and then a tech heuer logo at the crown, which is pretty good. And then come back to here. So one thing I will talk about is that for Lamania or those ETA, normally the three the three markers for the seconds, for the minutes, and for the hour. So normally they are placed at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. But for this Lamania version, it follows the 7750, where it located at the 6, 9, and 12 position, which is some customization has been done to do this. And then we have a date here. So this watch wears very comfort on the hand, and the size, I think for chronograph, this size is just nice. Although it looks a bit small, but for Asian wrist, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I think originally it should come with a metal bracelet. Yeah, that metal bracelet having a double collapse protection, so you clip and then you clip one more, like the Rolex sports model. But sadly, I don't have it with me. It just comes with this watch head. Yeah, so all in all, I just want to say that this watch is pretty nice to play, and you can get it, I think on Chrono is like 1,000 USD or lesser than that. So in the real market, in the second-hand market deal, you can get it probably 30 to 40% price reduction from there. They have some gold version, half gold version, but I just think that this steel model is pretty good, as the finishing is not like those bright, or having the modern type. It is more like a sandblast finish, so I pretty like it. Yeah, and let's listen about the bezel turning. Pretty solid. there's a few that you need to push harder. So I think that's why one of the bezels marker went off. I think that's why. But pretty solid feeling. It's 120 clicks. No, sorry, I think it's just 60 clicks. Yep. 60 clicks only, yep. So here we are. Okay. So and for the chronograph, yeah, before that, you can see that there's an issue, or you can say there is a design. You can see here. So you can see that the pushers and the crown, it is slightly lower. You know, if you can see in the modern chronograph, they should be in one line. So what does that mean? That means the heuer company, they uses this particular movement and then they add on their design here. So that's why you can see there is like two layer of mechanism here. So mostly if they are all in-house, they should be in the same line. Okay, so the issue is that when you want to wind it, you know, it's hard to wind like that. You know, you just need to use your finger and then wind at the at below, you know, like that. So not everyone likes it, you know, because it might hurt your finger a bit. So now we're gonna show the chronograph. So by pushing the pusher at 2 o'clock, you can see it is running pretty nicely. Yep. So after one round, this one should tick, and then after 30 minutes, this thing should tick. Yep. So push one more time, it will stop, and then at the 4 o'clock, you push it, it will go back. Pretty nice, you know, overall. So hopefully you liked the video I shared today. Thank you very much, and see you again.